Years later, a coffee shop stands where Elias's workshop once was. Most have forgotten, but some of us remember. The evidence, boot print, green glass, coroner's report, sits in a dusty archive. The clues never fit. The suspects never cleared. Was it the jealous rival, the desperate lover, or the greedy landlord? Each had motive. Each had secrets. Sometimes I lay out the facts in my mind, but the answer slips away. The truth is lost to time, buried in silence. The story is yours now. Look at the clues, consider the suspects. Who do you think did it? The question lingers, unresolved. Harmony Creek lives with its mystery. The music is gone, but the silence remains. What really happened to Elias Vance? The investigation twisted in every direction. The muddy boot print matched both Julian and Silas. The green glass pointed to Clara. Her absinthe bottle's a perfect match. Her alibi was shaky. Elias Vance had a secret. Clara Bellwether, the wife of a wealthy, often absent businessman. Their affair was passionate and risky, hidden in late-night visits to his workshop. Clara found Elias's body, claiming she broke a window to get in, but the door was bolted from the inside. Her story changed under pressure. Her husband, Marcus, had discovered the affair and hired a private investigator. Did he confront Elias or send someone else? Clara's grief was real, but tinged with fear. She'd begged Elias to run away with her, but he refused to leave Harmony Creek. In her studio, police found empty absinthe bottles, dark green glass, just like the shards at the crime scene. Clara insisted she hadn't seen Elias for 2 days, producing a city gallery receipt as an alibi. But the receipt could have been bought by anyone. She had motive, access, and a link to the green glass. Was it a lover's quarrel turned deadly or something more? Clara was trapped by her marriage, her secrets, and now suspicion. The detectives pressed her, but the truth slipped through their fingers. Clara Bellwether, the lover, was as much a mystery as the crime itself. Her connection to Elias was undeniable, but was it love or something darker that led to his death? The answer remained elusive. The first suspect was Julian Croft, another luthier, always in Elias's shadow. Harmony Creek was famous for its folk festival and its quiet life until the day Elias Vance, our beloved luthier, was found dead in his workshop. He was slumped over a half-finished guitar, the air thick with sawdust and something metallic. No signs of forced entry. The door locked from the inside. Windows bolted. Yet, a single muddy boot print by the back door one that didn't match Elias's shoes. I'm a local journalist. Murders don't happen here. Not until now. Elias was gentle, made guitars for everyone, and had no known enemies. The police chief, unprepared for murder, called in city detectives. They asked, who would want Elias dead? The list was longer than anyone expected. The workshop was a mess, tools scattered, wood shavings everywhere, and tiny shards of dark green glass on the floor. The half-finished guitar had a deep, violent gouge. Nothing was stolen. His wallet and rare guitars were untouched. This wasn't about money, it was personal. The boot print and green glass became the focus. The town held its breath, desperate for answers. But the more we learned, the less we understood. Theories swirled: robbery, revenge, jealousy. Neighbors whispered behind yellow tape. The police sealed off the street, but the mystery only deepened. Elias's final creation was marred by violence, and the town's peace was shattered. The evidence pointed everywhere and nowhere. The detectives collected clues, but nothing fit. Harmony Creek was left with a single, haunting question: who killed Elias Vance? The day the music died, the town changed forever. The silence in his workshop echoed through every home. And so began the search for a killer in a place that had never known one. The story of Elias's death was just beginning. As the days turned into weeks, the town of Harmony Creek remained on edge. The unsolved case haunted every conversation, every shadow in the night. Rumors began to swirl about a drifter seen near the workshop that night. He had no ties to the town, no alibi, and vanished soon after the murder. Some said he was looking for work. Others believed he was after something more valuable. Perhaps a secret only Elias knew. The police scoured the area, questioning everyone. But every lead seemed to end in a dead end. Every clue only deepened the mystery. Fear gripped the town. Doors were locked, windows shuttered. The sense of safety was gone, replaced by suspicion and dread. Theories ran wild. Some believed in a crime of passion. Others whispered about a long-standing feud. or even a secret society operating in the shadows. Old secrets about Elias began to surface. A falling out with a former friend, a business deal gone wrong, and a mysterious letter found in his desk. The letter hinted at a debt unpaid, a promise broken. But the sender was never identified, and the contents only raised more questions. Elders recalled a similar tragedy decades ago, a pattern of violence that seemed to repeat itself every generation. The lead detective became obsessed, poring over evidence late into the night, determined to find the missing piece. Then a new clue emerged, a torn piece of fabric found near the creek, stained with something that looked like blood. Forensic tests were inconclusive. The fabric matched no one in the town, and the blood type was common. As months passed, the case grew cold. The town tried to move on, but the shadow of the unsolved crime lingered. Stories about the case became legend. Children dared each other to visit the old workshop at night, and some claimed to see Elias's ghost. Even now, I find myself drawn to the mystery. Every time I walk past the coffee shop, I wonder what really happened that night. Will the truth ever come to light, or will Harmony Creek forever be haunted by the silence that remains? The case remains unsolved. What do you think happened? Leave your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries.